Hey everybody, welcome to Saturday School. It's another Saturday and we are broadcasting to you live from California. We have two students here in class. We have Mac. We also have Paula. She's also a part of the Meetup group. And Mac is a part of the Inland Empire WordPress Meetup group as well. Once again, I would like to just give a preface on what Saturday School is, why we're having Saturday School every week. This is week number 10, and just kind of the heart behind it. So I'm going to share my screen for this brief announcement. So here we go. Awesome. So this is Saturday School is all about helping members of the Inland Empire WordPress Meetup and those who are abroad who are not actually a part of the Meetup, helping you get the fundamentals, helping you to understand the fundamentals. So what you see here, it's just a little poster I designed for the actual Saturday School. You can connect to the WordPress community, learn the basics of WordPress from home. And so we do this every Saturday at 9 a.m. till 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can RSVP at meetup.com/InlandEmpireWP. And when you RSVP there, you will get the announcement as well in your email when we're starting. So, what is Saturday School, or what is IE WordPress Meetup Group? The IE WordPress Meetup Group is we're just a group of WordPress enthusiasts from the Inland Empire. So if you like WordPress, if you're starting a business, if you're doing anything with WordPress, come join us. We do meet once a month on the first Tuesday in person to discuss all things WordPress, and we meet at a place called Riverside IO. I will take you to that website in just a few minutes, but also we meet via live stream every Saturday for Saturday School. I started Saturday School 10 weeks ago, and we archive every one of the Saturday Schools on YouTube. You can find those archives on YouTube. So go ahead and check us out. Just go to youtube.com and search for Inland Empire WordPress. We also meet in our online Facebook group the rest of the time. So when we're not together, this is where we're at. When we're not together in person, we are actually meeting up on our Facebook group. Doesn't matter if you've been working with WordPress for a short time, not at all, or many years, you're welcome to our tech family. Come and learn. Why did I create Saturday School? Saturday School has been created to help fill the gap of learning that the members of the Inland Empire WordPress Meetup group had. And those who will find it on YouTube channel afterwards. So basically, if you got a gap in understanding different things about WordPress, Saturday School is for that. Covering the fundamentals from start to finish of what it means to set up your own WordPress website without having to touch code. So Saturday School is primarily covering setup of actual premium themes and free themes that you'll find. You can find free themes at wordpress.com/themes. What do we cover? Cover the basics of theme setup and administration without needing to touch code, just at that. Also, the accompanying tools and the fundamental principles of understanding how to use WordPress as a content management system. So we're going to cover some of those tools that are going to help you and help your workflow and make it better. And so this is something that, those are some of the voids. Those are some of the gaps that a lot of people miss out on when it comes to actual setup of their WordPress website. They don't really always have every gap for it. And that's the end of the preface there, but I'm also going to share a few websites. So we're going to be doing these announcements for about 10 more minutes. And here are a few websites that you can navigate to get a bit more of an understanding of what we're doing in the Inland Empire WordPress community. So if you go to meetup.com/Inland Empire WP, meetup.com/Inland Empire WP, you're going to find our meetup group. And you do have to join to find out when our meetups are and what's scheduled at what time. But it's a great opportunity for you to, if you're here in the Inland Empire of Southern California, it's a great opportunity for you to connect with WordPress enthusiasts in the Inland Empire. You will see here we have the Saturday school that's actually happening right now, and it's a Google Hangouts on air meetup, and this is actually live right now on Google. We also have our monthly meetup. If you scroll down a little bit further, the WordPress IE monthly meetup, and for February, for the month of February, the topic is going to be why I love WordPress. So the month of February, because it's all about Valentine's Day, romance, it's all that stuff. We're basically going to talk about why we love WordPress. I'm actually going to have to come in and change up a few of these announcements, because on the meetup page, we talk about the dinner that we have beforehand. Usually we'll arrive as early as 5:15 and go to a restaurant. Or last time we did a potluck, and we've been in transition as well. So we more than likely will do a potluck this next month as well. So if you go here and you see, where it says we have dinner at Woodfire Grill, we're not currently going to Woodfire Grill, so just ignore that. The schedule of the meetup is that we begin the actual meetup at 7 p.m. All the time before that, we're having dinner, we're talking with each other and just networking. And then starting at 7 p.m., we just have a few minutes of formal networking and announcements. Presentation starts at 7:30 usually, and then we have questions that begin around 7:55. And we'll open the floor up as well for questions. Maybe you have site-specific questions. We open the floor for that as well. We end the meetup around 9 p.m. and from 8:45 to 9, we usually go back to networking a bit and going into, just a little bit more of a free flow time. So join us there. Riverside IO is the place to be. And if you will actually go to riverside.io, this is the actual website, you can get directions and you can find out what the environment of the meetup group looks like, or what the environment of the co-working/hacking space. Here's a few images. It's a pretty nice spot. I love it, and it's donated to us so graciously by Riverside IO every first of the month. Welcome to the broadcast, Michael. The next thing I would like to show you is we also have a Facebook page for the Inland Empire WP Meetup group. So go there and like this page. Right now, I really haven't been pushing the actual page, but on this page, it's just a regular Facebook business page, and I put out an announcement about this meetup this morning on this page as well. Now this is our group. This is a closed group. So you're going to need to go to Facebook and request to join. Just do a search for Inland Empire WordPress and then request to join. And in this group, we are normally discussing different topics, sharing different resources. This is also a place where we will help and provide support for you. So this is like free support. Ask to join the group, and we will, let you in to the group. So I hope to see all of you guys here in the actual Facebook group. And this is also where we make announcements. So announcements for the meetups. If sometimes we have a quick change of plans, then announcement will be here. Follow us on Twitter at IEWP Meetup, twitter.com/IEWP Meetup. Follow us there. And you can also go to our website. The purpose of this website currently is to really serve the Inland Empire WordPress community. At this point, you're able to view Saturday School on it. You're also able to just get basic information that you could probably get at meetup.com as well. You can get that here. You can contact myself through the website, and we will begin to build out this website this year. One of our goals is to build this website out more to make it as a resource to the community. So you can join or come to this website, inlandempirewp.com. Find us on YouTube as well. Just go to YouTube, do a search for Inland Empire WordPress, and we should be the first result that shows up. Click on the first result and subscribe to our channel, because whenever we go live, you'll be notified via our channel as well. You can see that we have a live broadcast now. This is what we're doing right now. We also have an archive of videos, and these are all of the previous Saturday schools and also some of our previous meetups. We don't currently have a high quality HD camera for our meetup group, because I would love to actually bring in record all of our meetup in-person meetups and put them here as well. But we're going to be working on that this year as well to get all of our meetups uploaded to YouTube. The next thing I want to show you is the Codex. The WordPress Codex is a place where you will find instructions and in-depth tutorials, I guess I would say information and documentation about WordPress. So the Codex is your friend. You will go here and on the Codex you will be able to find more than you could ever get through Saturday School. And this will take you very deep. So go to codex.wordpress.org. And I would encourage you to go here and just read. Read, and also just implement some of the things that are being shown to you here on the Codex, because this is how you learn. Once I guess I wouldn't say once a month or anything like that, because it's not like a meetup. But meetups are in a way a smaller micro versions of WordCamps. WordCamps are amazing events that are held worldwide, and they are a way that the WordPress community comes together. I want to encourage you to check out WordCamp Central. It's central.wordcamp.org. And WordCamp Central is a place where you can find out what is the next WordCamp that's coming close to my home. And the weekend is all about WordPress and WordPress development, WordPress administration, or using WordPress. There are different tracks, and these at these events. Usually they are 2-day events, and the cost is, it ranges in the price range of $40 to $50 for to buy yourself a ticket. And airfare, of course, and lodging is never covered. But just to go to the event, the price for that is around $40 to $50. And I would encourage each of you to check out WordCamp, because WordCamp is just an amazing event. There's one coming up soon in San Diego. I will be a part of that event. I also may speak at that event, so I'll have to see. I submitted an application to be a speaker, and I'll see if that gets accepted. But check out wordcamp.org to be able to be a part of these amazing events where all WordPress users, designers, developers come and join. One last thing I would love to show you is WordPress TV. WordPress TV is it's pretty much a website dedicated to all things WordPress. Most of these videos that are uploaded have something to do with either a WordPress meetup. There are some meetup videos that are uploaded here, but also the predominant amount of videos that are on this website are WordPress videos from WordCamps. So these are the sessions. So if you would like to understand a little bit more about what these WordCamps are like that I just spoke about, go to WordPress TV, and you can watch any of these videos and get yourself a better understanding of these events. There's also something called the State of the Word that Matt Mullenweg, who is the founder of WordPress, he gives a State of the Word speech once a year, just to kind of give you a high-level overview of the things going on in the WordPress community and how you can become a part of those things and how those things can help you personally, and kind of the trajectory of WordPress, the software in general. So check out each one of these websites. That will be the end of our announcements, and we will begin to start our lesson. Once again, I would like to thank each and every one of you for joining. And this video will also be archived on YouTube for those who are not a part of the live broadcast. We are archiving this video on YouTube, so thank you for that. And today we're going to begin again, and I'm actually opening the window that I just closed accidentally. We're going to be going through the theme setup guide. And the theme setup guide is really a way to help you fundamentally understand how to set up a WordPress theme. That's really, as we go through the theme setup guide, you are coming into a greater understanding of WordPress development and the tools that help with you setting up your own theme. So without further ado, I'm going to share the guide. Here we go. Awesome. Okay, so the WP theme setup guide. This is something, of course, I think I've mentioned in prior broadcasts. This is something that is, when it's complete, it's going to be a free resource. This has been part of the Saturday School curriculum for each time. We went all the way through this guide in the last nine episodes of Saturday School, and we're starting again from the beginning. So what I'm going to do is, as soon as this gets going, put it in presentation mode so that I can present the guide to you. Hey guys, I am back. That was. Are you guys still there? I can't. I think you're all on mute, but I'm hoping that you're still there. I can see you there. Mine actually dropped off for a moment. Okay, thank you, Mac. All right, cool. So once again, gonna go back to the theme setup guide. Unfortunately, we had a little technical glitch, but that was only the first time that's ever happened, so that's awesome. So I'm going to go back to the theme setup guide and share my screen. And all right, we are back. So here we go. The theme setup guide, WP theme setup guide, is just the fundamentals of WordPress. And I'll go through about this guide. So I created this guide out of a recognized need. There are thousands of premium themes in the wild on the internet, but most of them don't come with they don't come with an instruction manual. So this is kind of the idea of the theme setup guide, and I'll try to get through this a little bit quicker than just reading it directly. So the first thing we're covering today, we're probably going to go through just a bit of points 1 and 2, and maybe 3. So talking about necessary and helpful tools for your WordPress installation, choosing a WordPress theme, and also maybe domain names and hosting. But for the first thing we're going to cover is the difference between WordPress.com and WordPress.org. So what I am going to do, since I'm sharing my screen, I'm going to have to share a different tab here. Okay, here we go. Window. There we go. Boom. All right, here we go, finally. So one of the first things, just right off the bat, that I wanted to talk about is the difference between WordPress.org and WordPress.com. Most people don't understand the fundamental difference, but the fundamental difference is that WordPress.com is a hosted solution. That means that whenever you are setting up a WordPress blog and you go to WordPress.com, you are on somebody else's host. You're on somebody else's machine. And why that matters is because there is a limitation, or there is a restriction that comes with being on WordPress.com versus .org. And so there's a really good video that actually has been uploaded to YouTube by a company called WPMU Dev, and I just wanted to include this video in this presentation so you can understand the difference. And I'm going to play the video.
If you're thinking of creating a website with WordPress, you're likely noticing two very similarly looking options, WordPress.com and WordPress.org. You may not realize it now, but these two things are actually very different, despite both being called WordPress.